Is Durres Albania really just a beach resort town, or is there more to discover? What if we told you that Durres has multiple layers beyond its beaches, like Roman ruins that are tucked behind shopping streets, an ancient castle that sits amongst neighborhoods, a monument to a sea god, a balcony to see all of Durres Albania and their version of what they call the Sphinx. All right, let's get into it.
All right, so we all know Durres Albania is known for its beach vibes. So let's just take a look at it, right?
Roll that footage. Welcome to Sfinski.
Yes.
Apparently also known as the Sphinx of Durres. What a view.
Yes.
My God, the Adriatic Sea just looks gorgeous.
Yes.
So Bob, how long you been trying to catch that black marlin? Really? You know, you're probably the best kind of fisherman. Don't say much. Don't make an ass out of yourself. Yeah, I know, that was bad. We thought we were spoiled in Tirana with their promenade. I gotta say though, Durres, yeah, Durres Albania's promenade looking pretty big, man.
It's so long and so pretty.
There's so much here. It's crazy.
Got some kids playing with some kites.
Now I think I understand what's happening here. Is Brooke got here in the middle, and now these two are trying to fight over it.
Yes.
I found a Brooke. Where you going? Come back. Come back here.
And look, we got another statue right over there.
Well, let's go see what that one is.
Let's go play in the water, shall we?
So while I'm hanging out here with Tina Turner and Bob Dylan, and then we got Mick Jagger on over here. Can't say I know who this gentleman is, and I feel kind of bad about it, but you take any requests? How about some Shine Down? Don't know that? Okay.
There's so much stuff here. It's crazy.
Yeah, including, I don't even know what this is.
Yeah.
Let's check it out. There's only one thing that we've got to ask of you. Like, subscribe, and please share. We're trying to grow and we need your help to do so.
We're almost at 1,000.
Thank you. We came across this monument, Redon, R-E-D-O-N. And this is actually their version of the god Poseidon. I don't know, we just, you know, it was out in the middle of a roundabout and we just thought it looked really cool.
It did though.
All right, so right behind me here, what do we got, Brooke?
A Venetian tower. All right, now let's talk about Durres Castle. It's just sitting among all the houses. Yeah, all you gotta do is walk a couple of blocks away from the ocean and there it is. And you can just drive right through it and it's awesome.
Yeah, it's just like literally like there's neighborhoods all in and around it and it just kind of breaks and goes.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's just something you don't see every day, right?
No, you really don't.
And that brings us to the Durres Amphitheatre. When we showed up, it had just gotten past 4 p.m. Apparently, that's when they closed the damn thing down. So if you're gonna go, make sure you hit the Durres Amphitheatre up before 4 p.m.
Yes.
All right? We did check on the entry gate and the price for the two of us to get in would have been 600 lek. Now, from what we could tell, all that really would have bought you was to be able to go down into a couple of the tunnels. You might have seen a mosaic or two, and that's it. Meanwhile, you could do what we did and walk around the entire perimeter of Durres Amphitheatre, and you still get it for free.
Yes.
So,
and you still get a great view.
Yeah, something to think about.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about eating out while you're in Durres, right? And when we are talking eating out, We're talking about one thing. Say it with me, Brooke. Souvlaki. Absolutely the best, yummiest stuff you can have while you're in the Balkans.
It is the greatest food ever.
And the most affordable.
Yes.
So that's exactly why we say Souvlaki.
Yes.
Well, it's okay. Yeah, it's a dome.
It's a dome.
All right, onwards.
Let's go. So here in Durres, there is the Roman Forums and the... All right, so first I gotta say I'm sorry. I called it the Roman Forums when it's actually called the Byzantine Forums because somebody told me it was the Roman Forums, not the Byzantine, so I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, that one's on me. My bad. Byzantine.
You know, so let's talk about Durres Town Square. Nice big open area, just beautiful. You'll be able to walk through and not have to run into nobody. And the beautiful palm trees.
Yeah.
And a beautiful fountain.
Oh, those fountains are gorgeous.
Yes. And across the way from the Durres Town Square is the Grand Mosque of Durres.
Ah, yes.
Yes, it's just beautiful, big. It's all absolutely lovely.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Yes. All right, so let's talk about the Durres Lighthouse. Let's just say that it was a little bit run down.
Yeah.
And whenever we did walk up to it, it was caged off, so we couldn't really go in there.
And not to mention, it took one hell of a long hike up some steep, typical Balkan, hills to get up to this thing just to find out no access. If you are ever in Durres, Albania, for the love of God, just don't bother with the lighthouse. This would be the Villa of King Zog of Albania. It's a pretty impressive building, looking at it from the outside, but there was a little bit of a catch to it, wasn't there, Brooke?
Yes, there was. It cost €6 to get in there for both of us.
The day we went, it wasn't even open to go inside the villa. You could just go basically on the grounds.
Yeah.
So you wanted me to shell out €6 just so that way we had just a slightly closer look at the exact same building we were looking at for free. Pass. So we're on the easy part, hiking back down from that lighthouse up there. Anybody that's followed us through the Albania experience kind of knows what we've been talking about with bunkers, and we just found like 5 more. These 2 there. You got that one there, 3.
You got one right down over there.
Oh yeah, behind the tree. Let me zoom in on that one.
You see him.
And then we got another one freaking over there. 5 bunkers, all in this tiny little area. In Durres, there's also a very sought after panoramic viewpoint. It's known as the balcony. We still climb these insane hills.
Oh, it's ridiculous, y'all. It's absolutely ridiculous.
To get up to this here, and by God,
it was worth it.
I think this is definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Wow. My God. Okay, so there are pretty much all the attractions and highlights of going into Durres, Albania. Okay, so after all of this, Brooke, we're up to the final verdict, huh?
Yes.
All right, so to us, Durres, Albania, if you are solely after that experience of having a beachside resort and just lounging about by the beach and that beautiful Adriatic Sea that's out there, oh my gosh, and just kind of having lazy beach-filled Sundays, that's perfect for you.
Yes.
It will do the trick. Now, if you're like us and you want like the all-encompassing factor when you go to cities and multiple different varieties of things to do, with everything we showed you and what's there available in Durres, Albania, we recommend a day trip. Okay, maybe a weekend getaway, kind of like what they do in Tirana.
Yes.
They use Durres as a weekend getaway in the summer.
Do, yes.
It's very well known.
Yes.
So I would say that if you're just for the sightseeing and not the whole lounging about for a month, then you can do it in a day or 2, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you go to Durres, Albania like we did, which was just a day trip from Tirana, that's an easy thing to do. You just go to the north-south bus terminal there in Tirana, and literally every half hour on the hour, all day long, they're going to Durres, okay? And it's only gonna cost you a total of $400 like to get out and $400 back. So just $4 kind of deal, okay? not bad at all.
No, it is not.
And it only takes about 35-40 minutes. All right, so I hope that answers the question that we posed about Durres Albania. And we're interested to hear your thoughts on it, Durres. So leave them down in the comments.
Yeah, let us know.
Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you guys.